Alright, welcome back to another Sims 4 build video. Well, not really another, but, you know. Anyway, today what we're going to be building is a high school based on this building, which is from Discovery University. Now, this is a debug, but I decided to, like, sort of inspire a high school build from this specific building. This is, like, as I mentioned, one of the Foxbury Institute buildings for, like, the classrooms. So, yeah, I just thought it would be kind of fun, you know. I thought it looked like a cool building. And I was like, I kind of wish it was actually like functional, like you could kind of like go inside the building and do things. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, so building the walls was difficult, and as well as that, like you can see I tried to save earlier and then I didn't fulfill the requirements. So I was like, all right, let me just place down everything that I need for this build so that I also don't forget later on, because I most definitely would. But yeah, so you can see I'm just placing down everything that we'll need later on. So yeah. And here we go, yeah, so this is where I adjusted the wall height, and now we're like building the walls accordingly. Yeah, not like little gap there, like for some reason there are no walls or anything there, so I kind of just put a wall there. I was like, whatever, I'll improvise myself. So yeah, that's the bottom level done. And then we move on to the next one, which, yeah, building on this was a little difficult too, because sometimes when you get a little too close to the building, like you zoom in, it'll start to like, you know, pan up all of a sudden. Like that's happened to me many times in this build. So it made it pretty difficult to even do that. But yeah, so you can see as well, I'm like building the little university like tower thing, and of course adjusting wall heights accordingly. There you go. So tall wall and I think medium wall height. So yeah, this building is like all kinds of different heights. It is kind of funny. All right, so on the next one, what is that? Oh, I think it's tall wall height as well. Everything is tall. Yeah. And there's another thing I struggled with as well. Like, sometimes the walls would go inside the building. So that's why, like, sometimes I would miss where everything would go. Yeah, like, sometimes it's a little easy to do that because, like, I think it's on the line of the building, but then next thing you know, it ends up inside. It's like the wall's, like, sunken in. But yeah. And right here, yeah, I kind of just like, yeah, that's where I hit the limit. So I think like 4 stories is the limit you can build in The Sims. So I kind of had to improvise, and I just decided to make like a little miniature thing of this building, because I think that was kind of the only way to do that. I think it still worked out though, because, you know, I had to work around the wall height. But as you can see here, yeah, so I'm making like the little slope that goes on the side of the building. Originally, I was going to use platforms to, like, sort of make it, but then I realized it looked a little weird. So I was like, what if I use stairs? And then you can see right there, it actually looks a lot better. Obviously, the curve is not going to be perfect. Like, we don't have ramps in The Sims 4. So it was kind of not possible to really do that. So, yeah. I kind of just had to work with what I had, as you can see. So, yeah, I built, like, a little room there, and then I put stairs, like, on top of that. The stairs kind of lead to nowhere, but you know, that's okay. It's more for like just design purposes. It's not really to like walk anywhere. I feel like honestly, like if you wanted to, you could definitely make that go somewhere into the building. I think that could be kind of cool. But yeah, like for the most part, this is the building. You know, making some adjustments here, and then the top one was like not one room for some reason, so I used a custom room tool, and there you go, turned it into one big room. And here we go, so the roof. I tried to use a platform at first, but then it looked really weird with the roof. So you'll see in a bit, I kind of just get rid of it. But I still put the roof there, and I like stretch it all the way out across the building. Oh yeah, so here you go, platform, and then I forget, you can't place roofs on top of platforms. Well, without it looking weird like that. So yeah, I ditched the platform idea, because I was trying to like mimic what was on the university building there. But yeah, so there's the roof. I flatten it as much as I can, and then we have power there. Yeah, that's a platform as well, like full platform. So there's that, and then like very like, I don't even know what you call that, like very tiny wall thing. I put that around like the top of there, and then it sort of acts like the railing of there. All right, here we go. This is where I'm gonna add like all the windows and all the doors around. So yeah, because this building has a lot of them. That's just how it is. So yeah, a lot of them are from like base game, I believe, and then like some I use from I think later on I used some from other packs that like match the other design windows. Oh, like right here. So right here I use these windows from not Dream Home Decorator, sorry, Growing Together, and I feel like they match pretty well with the design of that university building, so that's why I went with it. So yeah, you can see just do it for like different wall heights too. And then adding the windows here on the side, which go next to this planter, I'm gonna call it. I mean, there is grass and everything. Okay, yeah, so then with these windows, yeah, we're putting them like next to the planters. I try to like mimic what was around the whole area. Oh, but like, because we don't have those exact windows in the game as far as I can tell. There may be some from other packs, but I probably don't have them because I'm not somebody who has every single pack in The Sims 4. I have most of them, but not like every single one. So yeah, but I tried my best with like what I had, you know, more Dream Home, or more Growing Together windows. This time on the tower. I have no idea why I keep calling it Dream Home Decorator. I guess the logos look similar. So yeah, once again, like just adding more windows. I have to admit, like adding it on the next levels was kind of hard because not every single one of them would like line up. So I had to like improvise a little bit just to make it actually symmetrical, or else like that would kind of bother me for the entire time. So yeah, once again, using the Growing Together windows, and then like I kind of just like put them together. I think I used like actually the left and right ones as well, as you can see right there, and I put those ones in the middle. And yeah, and I put those thinner like windows around there as well, which you can see I'm trying to find them. Well, I did earlier, but yeah, there you go. So something like that. Oh yeah, then that side, so I was kind of questioning why there was just random doors there, but what that leads me to believe is that this original building, the environment it's in like Foxbury, I guess, like there's probably stairs there if I had to guess. That's why there's like this weird gap there, but like of course without the environment it just it floats. Which I don't know why it's designed like that, but you know, whatever. All right, and then right here, more windows. These did not line up, and I think yeah, on this side it was actually different anyway, because like on the very right, as you can see, yeah, one tower window just goes there, like directly connected to that like tower thing. As you can see. All right, and there we go. So the top of the tower as well, like with the just nothing but a platform. I put these windows here just to mimic like what was on the actual building at the very, very top, right at the roof. And then of course, you know, to mimic those bricks on the side, I used this basic game wallpaper right here. Sort of looks like a bunch of bricks like stacked together. Oh yeah, so I kind of just put that all around. I don't know if we have like the huge bricks in the game, so that's why I used it. And then for the white part, using the spa day wallpaper, I feel like it looked the most like the sort of painted wood that's on the side. And yeah, like yeah, figuring out like all the stuff for this was pretty difficult because I don't know, I'm not really much of a builder in The Sims. Like I think I'm more of like a create a Sims person, so this is like my first big project, as you can see. Yeah, because like I was trying to like get every little intricate detail right here. It wasn't easy, I will admit, but I still had fun with it, you know. And I'm glad that I at least tried this out, you know. Oh yeah, right there, like this was a weird pattern design for the side. That's what it looked like. Yeah, and of course, since there was nothing there, I kind of just like went with my own thing. And then I put pillars on the windows because these ones technically do like are sort of like flushed into the wall a little bit, but in The Sims you can't really build on like the dotted lines of the grid. Sometimes you'll see a grid, like you see dotted lines, you cannot build on those lines with a wall. So I kind of just put pillars there to like, I don't know, make, I guess the windows like sort of pop out a little bit more, but you know, I just wanted to like try something out with that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and here we go. Like I was trying to like see, so how does this tile look in the roof area? As you can see. So another spa day like flooring. It kind of looks like polished concrete, sort of, with like all the lines there, which it's a little hard to see because I have the grid on the whole time. I'm sure when we jump into the game though, like I can show you what that looks like. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of just like polishing up the roof area. I was originally gonna go with like maybe a metal fence on the top, kind of like how some high schools, and I think like the Asian high schools, or probably just some in general, like they have like the big gates around the whole like roof area, and there is access to it, right? But I just felt like it was kind of like difficult to do that with this because like since it's on the maximum story, it's not really possible to get there. So I just I just made it into like a typical roof, as you can see. All right, in this section of lights. So I was trying to find something close to what is on the university building. I found these ones, and that was it. I think in hindsight, I probably could have just scaled these up because it would definitely like look a little bit better with that. So I don't know. I don't know if like scaling it up would like help much, but it's all right. I think the lights still work well here. So yeah, these are from Get to Work, because yeah, like I said, like they look the most like the university lights, and I was trying to like find or like make it as close to it as possible. Oh yeah, so I put them on the sides. I just put them like practically everywhere that I felt resembled the building in any sort of way. And yeah, so we put more down there, and then I think later on I do put some on the windows, like especially the ones that like, you know, pop out, because I felt like, you know what, not only does it give it light, but it also actually makes it look better. So as you can see, yeah, and I just put one on the bottom where I actually don't know why I didn't put one on the top of there as well, but you know, it's fine. Like it kind of just looks ridiculous randomly there. But there you go. So there's the windows, as you can see. It does look kind of cool though, like you know, the light's just coming off the windows. I think it's like an interesting thing to do. Yeah, and I also put some here on the roof, because I think on the rooftop you probably would have at least a few outdoor lights. So that's what I also did there. And I don't believe I added any more to that side, which I should have, like, you know, where the doors were. That would have probably been a wise idea. But hey, whatever. Oh yeah, no, right here. So for the doors, I just made like a little area to actually go from there to the ground floor. Now, inside the actual school, there's no real way to actually like go upstairs from inside. But that is because I didn't really like want to use the second floor for anything, or like the other floors for that matter. For this particular building, like I kind of just I only utilize the first floor because it would be weird if I put stuff on the upstairs floor, and then, you know, if you were to play in this, you know, your Sims had to like walk up a bunch of stairs just to get somewhere, or like they would autonomously try and go up there and it would take them forever. And then let's say it's time for class, well, they gotta walk all the way back down again. So that's why I kind of like skimped out on furnishing the upper floors. And yeah, so right now we're actually pointing out we're building out the floor plan. This does change quite a bit, but it's a nice start, you know. I think it was pretty wise to do it anyway, because, you know, it is like I said, it's a starting point, and I kind of like experiment more with a bunch of furnishings and then see what really works in this. So yeah, like these two are gonna be classrooms, like literally right next to the hallway, which I thought was good. Well, I mean, I think in the original high school build it does have that, but yeah, you can see. And then I just like put the desk in here. I think I add more because, you know, I think I put like, what is it, 6 in each classroom, and yeah, I made them both bigger. I just thought, you know, why not? More space. Oh yeah, so I do yeah, I put 6 of them. I think the requirement is 8, but I just thought, hey, why not? Let's do it. And then some chairs. I just went for the nicer looking chairs or something. Yeah, right there. So this is a luxury classroom. They get better chairs and everything. They get better designing. This is Foxbury High School now. Oh yeah, in this area, I originally was going to make it the principal's office and then like a bathroom next to it, as you can see. I do move that eventually, but yeah, like that's what I was going for. I put bathrooms on like both sides of the school. I don't recall if the first floor of the school actually did have bathrooms or not on the original build. I'm pretty sure it did, but yeah, I kind of just put like 2 on the first floor because I was like, you know, what if you're on like a specific side of the school and you need to like go to the bathroom? It'd be weird to have to like walk from one side all the way to like a far side of the school just to use the toilet. Which I thought was funny. Oh, and right here I make a little like gardening planter, as you can see. So of course use platforms, and then I put the flower bushes on here. Honestly, I think it's a nice little centerpiece for the hallway. Like I wanted to do something with that. I wanted to put a statue, but I felt like that would have maybe a little bit too much going on. I still think in hindsight it probably would have worked better. Like, just maybe not with the platform like on the statue, but yeah. And I use a little platform trim to, you know, make it look like an actual planter and everything. So yeah, I think I do decorate the hallway in this part, right? Yes, I do. Okay. So I used some benches from Snowy Escape. I thought these looked pretty nice. I just yeah, I use those, and then as well as that, I use these plants from growing together. I like the bamboo theme, you know. Oh yeah, so that changes quite a bit. And then, well, yeah, you can see. I don't know. I change my mind quite a bit sometimes with like parts of the designing. But yeah, we're on to the classrooms. I think this is where I work on the hallway as well, with like all the lockers and everything. So, oh yeah, am I going to? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we have the lockers there. I put down like quite a few, of course. Okay, messing with the camera a lot there. Like I didn't realize that. I left too many parts in where I do like kind of mess around with the camera just to see like a little view of like how does this look from when you're going into the I don't know, the school or whatever. So yeah, oh yeah, so there's like a back part of the hallway. Oh, and there you go. Yeah, I actually moved the principal's office. I didn't show that part, but this is like the new build. It's like on the other side of the school now. And I put that like thing on the floor with like the big llama because that's the Copper Dell logo, I believe. Right. So I just I don't know. I like I had fun with making a bunch of the rooms because, well, yeah, this is like my first build project and everything. I don't know. Oh yeah, so yeah, and then I moved the bathrooms to like that back wall instead, which I thought fit better because this leaves the area more like open for the cafeteria. Like that's why I put the bar there. And then like that big open space right in front of it, it's used as the actual like sitting area. Because I wanted it to be more open. I was about to do it on, you know, where the principal's office was, but then I realized the space was way too small and it would look really bad. Just like having everything crammed in there at once. So yeah, I try to make it like more open here, as you can see. We made things slightly closer, and then I added like a couple of those snowy escape benches again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then also here, like I added a way to get outside, and that also leads to like an outdoor like sitting area where you can also eat your food. Because like you know, sometimes you want to eat outside and everything. Like I also sort of based this on what my community college has actually, because like the sitting area sort of looks like this. The only difference is this it would be on the second floor if it was actually based on like, you know, college, but like I said, I was only going to utilize the first floor because everything should be closer together. Because having it all up on the second floor would just probably be a bad idea. I'm not even sure why they designed the original high school to have like the basement level and like a freaking huge basement at that. Especially where all the bathrooms were. But yeah. And then I put some vending machines, both from high school years and of course Snowy Escape. You know, I just thought, you know, let's have like a nice little mix of them. And then in between some plants, because, you know, plants always make everything better. All right, there you go. So there's the outdoor area sort of like decorated. What did I do next? Okay, yeah, so I sort of like decorated the inside. Like I put wallpapers in the hallway, and I used the high school years tiles. Trying to figure out like which one to use. Oh, yeah, and I went with those in the end. All right, I feel like there's probably like way too much white going on in this. It's like so mono, but it's all right. I think it's perfectly fine. Oh yeah, and in this part, I built. This is like the basketball court or like the gymnasium, if you will, of the school, and I think next to that, I actually build a separate building, which is going to be the weight room. Because I just thought, you know, it'd be better to have them like both of them as like separate buildings, which is what I ended up doing. He's right there. I'm like trying to fix the path. I'm like, all right, put it right there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to make everything symmetrical. Yeah, there you go. This is the weight room area. I originally was going to add a pool into that room. Like it was going to be like the pool area, but I figured since your Sims, you know, like I think one of your tasks for the high school years playthrough is like to actually have your Sim like work out. I just figured, you know, let's make it a weight room instead. And plus, I think what we could probably do is like on another lot, we can make like a little swimming pool area, you know, and then like we could say like, oh, sometimes like they'll rent out the area, or like, you know, the swimming coach will rent out that area for the swim team to use it, or, you know, you can just go there whenever, you know. I think that's probably like a better idea anyway, because I feel like with a pool, like that would just have way too much going on at this school, you know. It's like a very luxurious high school. Like, I mean, it is reminiscent of a university building, so if there was a pool, it would make sense, you know, if this was like, you know, just an actual university build. Because you know, university and even community colleges I've been to, like, they all have like their own kind of pool and everything that you can rent, that you can like use whenever. So that's why I didn't want to do it for this high school build, because I feel like it was maybe too much, but it's all right. Oh yeah, so this is the infirmary as well. Like, I kind of commentated over it. I had a lot of fun with that, and also these Discover University showers, which I thought fit well, because, you know, sometimes you're at school, maybe you need a quick shower or something. Yeah, gym class, you probably smell like crap, so you can go into the bathrooms and use it. Because with these ones, your Sims can shower in them, and they won't get embarrassed, because like, I think those are the ones that like go in like the sort of I forget if it's like locker rooms or actually no, I think it's the dormitories. Like, it's either those ones or like the little booth ones that have like the curtains over them. But yeah, both of them are like pretty well utilized. And yeah, of course I put the cheer mat inside because there is one out on the field, but if it's raining outside, like when you're playing on the high school thing and you want to practice cheer, you ideally don't want to be out there. Especially if it's like a thunderstorm or something, like you could get struck by lightning, or your Sims will keep wanting to like run inside. So that's why I put one in, like actually in this gymnasium. And then of course, since it is gymnasium, basketball from City Living, of course, as you can see. So, yeah, and then like I split this off eventually because I was like, I feel like the indoor area is maybe a little too big. So this is like the little entrance area of the gym. So okay, yeah, so I use those doors again. And then another basketball hoop. All right, I placed the lines down. I remember when I was trying to place them down initially, like it kept like going up to the lower platform, as you can see. Actually, yeah, if you look closely, they were gone, and now I'm putting them back. Because no matter what I did, it would always go to that level, even if I scaled them down like I did there, because a little too big. But you know, it's all right. I think I'm always glad I found a way around that. And yeah, here we go. Just using the bricks for like the little gym building and everything. Oh yeah, I made these bathrooms. I think in hindsight, I probably should have added like the university showers to each toilet as well, because, well, you know, after gym class, you might want to take a shower or something. Like, I thought of making like a decorative, maybe like locker room, but I don't know. I just feel like I didn't have enough room in this build. I could have probably turned like the other area somewhere in that entranceway, like into the locker room, but I kind of just decided not to. All right, and yeah, I put like the doors, the window, those like little windows down there, and also some dumpsters out the back, because it's usually like where the stuff is. It's also next to the parking lot, which when I was building, I didn't realize it. Like, it's actually like basically right next to the whole parking lot, which is usually where like maybe the garbage truck would go, and then like it would like pick up the dumpster and everything. Like I don't know, like somebody would roll it over there into the parking lot, and then yeah. Anyway, so this is the weight room. I decorated it. I put those two stereos because, you know, usually in those you can like, I don't know, sync up your music or something. I've seen people do that, especially like at my community college. And yeah, I put like some nice little wood paneling on the inside, and then a bunch of machines. So I think I put like the treadmills there, and then also like two different boxing bags, as you can see right here. I think one from Stranger Bone and one is just like from Spa Day, but it's like, it acts like the base game one. As well as that, yeah, the weight machines right there. Oh yeah, and then what else did I do? Oh yeah, so I think I replaced those windows on the side with big ones, and then I put more treadmills there. But then eventually I do actually get rid of those red ones, or like the ones like over there as you see, because I feel like it was probably a little too much. I was originally going to have a TV there, but then I just decided, you know what, we don't need it. It's okay. All right, and then for the bottom, we have some flooring, which I kind of just skimmed over. And out front we had well, at first a big tree, but then I scaled it down just a tiny bit again, because maybe a little too big. And yeah, I used some rocks, and now just like I think I do landscaping, and then I probably like switch back and forth into the high school and everything. But yeah, as you can see, I went crazy with the landscaping. Like I said, like well, actually I don't even know if I said it earlier. I I have short-term memory with this stuff, but I'm not the best at decorating houses. Like, I guess I could sort of, build something, but then when it comes to decorating, like, my style sucks. Like, I don't have a style at all. I just throw whatever I think works together. And yeah, that's sort of my weak point, especially with landscaping. Like, I kind of just throw foliage absolutely everywhere. Like, it almost looks like a little too much at times. But yeah, like, just throwing down a bunch of flowers and everything. I should have, like, at least thrown in some normal bushes there, but like, I don't even know why didn't think about it at the time. Like, it would have probably looked a little less in your face. But yeah, and then, like, of course, the little wall trims or the little, like, half wall trims there of the roof. But yeah, oh yeah, so this is, like, sort of like, now we're sort of at the end. This is where I created a computer lab. So I decided, why not? Like, a lot of schools have these computer labs. So I made one here. I just put those bookshelves there in, like, a small little corridor. This is the librarian's desk right there. Gave them a computer as well. I gotta admit, there's a lot of computers around this lot, which I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. Because I'd assume a lot of people will, like, be on those computers or something, especially in the teachers' rooms. I don't know, like, I just thought, like, teachers usually have, like, computers in the room, in, like, the classroom anyway, so that's what I was sort of basing it on, like, sort of real life. I don't know if that'll, like, backfire in gameplay, though. Like, everybody's just gonna be on the computers. It would be kind of funny, though. Like, imagine just being in the classroom trying to learn, and then suddenly you see the principal on like the teacher's computer playing video games. Which he's like, all right, I'm expecting the class, but first let me finish this level of Blick Block. Yeah, and then yeah, with decorations, I kind of just went unga boonga. I put a bunch of, like, decorations that, like, that sort of looked like, maybe, like, the students themselves probably decorated, like a basketball hoop, the cat, the dog there. Oh yeah, the poster for sure. And then, oh yeah, I just put more plants. I put the bamboo stuff. I don't know. I think maybe bamboo should just be my theme, like Japanese style theme or just something like that. I tend to do that a lot. All right, vertical bars, because yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I put 3 trash cans over here. I think those are the only trash cans in this place at all. Well, other than the bathrooms, actually. Never mind. So yeah, mountains. We got the Yamachans, and yeah, I think that's about it for the time lapse, because I think I don't really do much. But yeah, I think now that we are done with this, why don't we jump into the game and I'll show you the actual thing. Alrighty, so we are in the game. This is the final result of the building. So yeah, also from the time lapse, this is what the tiles kind of look like. They do sort of look polished on the roof. Yeah, because I mentioned in the time lapse I'd show you what it looks like. It's hard to see with the grid, but yeah, you can see right here. This is what the whole high school is looking like, and I gotta say, I'm actually quite proud of how this turned out. I don't know, this was like my first dedicated, like, big build project, and it's really cool. So yeah, like, I added more things as well, and as you can see, like, the top floor's not really furnished. I put wallpapers and then everything else because I think if I didn't, I don't think there are enough decorations downstairs to, like, prevent your Sims from being, uncomfortable from unpleasant surroundings, because the drywall does give you environmental loss. So yeah, only the first floor is furnished, as you can see. But yeah, basically when you come in through here, you have this little, like, entrance way right there. I probably would add benches here, but if you guys download the lot and you want to, that's completely up to you. And yeah, when you walk through here, this is the little hallway. We have planters and we have posters everywhere, as you can see. Like a soccer poster and everything. And I even put, like, 2 university ones, because I would assume that high schools would be like, oh yeah, by the way, look at all these, like, universities that you could go to after you graduate, because that's the idea there. And then over here we have more posters, and, like, these like green vine ladder things from high school years. I think they look really good, as you can see. The big llama down there, I like that. I think it's scaled up as well, because, like, yeah, if you use this, it's kind of small. I probably would have looked better, like, maybe here, sitting in the center. But yeah, I put it here and I kind of just, like, scaled it up. Looks pretty nice. And then we have the principal's office right here. It's very bare bones. I just realized I barely decorated any of the rooms, but you know what? If you guys down with this lot, you can get creative with it. All right. And then we have some decorations here on the wall. This little bench from high school years, which I actually used for once. That's funny. I think I used one like on the other side. Here are the bathrooms. As you can see, I put a bunch of sinks, some trash cans, the paper towel thing. Oh yeah, the loudspeaker in the bathroom. And of course, these showers from Discovery University. So if your sim is in them, they shouldn't get embarrassed. I assume. And then yes, we have all the lockers. I put more over here as well. I just figured, it kind of makes sense. All right, yeah, the 3 trash cans. I don't know why they're there. This is the little cafeteria right here, as you can see. Yeah, it's nice and open, and it's next to the bar. Also, I did the ceiling. Yes, don't worry, I did not forget in the time lapse. Yes, I think I cut out a lot of things, but anyway, I was like wall art, decal, I believe it's called. It's like wall arts. It's kind of like painted on there. Have the little planter there. Yeah, there you go. There's another high school year's bench right next to the bathroom, which is also next to like this area where you get your food. It's cool. And yeah, this leads to the other bathroom, and that's pretty cool. And over here in the infirmary, I have like, the privacy curtains with all these beds. And then the nurse has her own computer as well. And even this closet room get together, which I thought fit pretty well here. Because, I don't know, she would store like the meds or whatever in there. Or just anything. You broke your leg. All right, she got like 50 ice packs in there for you. And then if you like head outside through these doors, you get a nice little walkway. And yeah, you can go outside to eat. Oh, yeah, and I didn't realize these tables were pretty high. So like, yeah, it's a bar style table. So I had to use these bar stools. But, I think it's all right. And then we have the vending machines and everything out that. We have this big plant, which I feel like maybe I shouldn't have put this here. But it's whatever. Yeah, more like flowers around. Like, this place is blooming at least. So that's a positive. And then when we go into the gym, we have this little entrance area. This goes into the bathrooms. So you can see like 2 toilet rooms. And then over here, this is like sort of a ticket booth. My old high school had this. That's why I kind of put this in. Based it on like, oh, if there's events being held at like, say in the gym or something, usually that's where you get your tickets. Otherwise, like it was like at the financial office, but I was like sort of further away. Probably like somewhere in here, probably on the 2nd floor. But yeah. And of course, we have the basketball court, and I put these decorative bleachers. Don't think they function though, because I don't even know if Sims can even get here. Let alone even sit. But I just put them there. It's fun. Yeah, that's the basketball court. Got the cheer mat because yeah, there is one outdoors. And then like before, if you want to do your cheer practice, but it is pouring rain out, you can just go inside and do it instead. And people might also be playing basketball. And then yeah, I think the weight room here, we have 5 treadmills. You have a lot of them. They want you to do a lot of running. We have 2 boxing bags, and then we have the 2 weight things, and then 3 more there. Something should really go there. This is an awkward empty space. Maybe like some decorative like stereo props or whatever. I don't know. They got 1 decoration in there. Unlike the gym that has like 0 wall decorations except for this. I don't know. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I think there's not much else. I did like quite a bit of landscaping. I also added these these lights out here, as you can see. My college actually has these, like these little lights. I think they have them inside as well, like just at the entrance. But it's only like next to the doors, and that's it. But yeah, actually, let's see what it looks like at night. Let's see. Yeah, so there you go. There's the lighting at night. So I think it looks pretty okay at best, especially on some spots. Yeah, I will admit that light down there is a little ridiculous. So all in all, I'm like extremely proud of this build. Like it's my first dedicated like big build project that I've ever done in the game. Because at most I probably build like small houses and whatever and just call it a day. But this is a full-on building, and I am very, very proud of it. Like, I hope you guys do like it too. I had a lot of fun building this. It was tedious. All the footage I recorded was like probably 5 hours, but in reality, this took me probably like 10 hours because sometimes before recording myself building further, I have to figure out, oh, how do the tools work and everything. So yeah, this is the school right here, as you can see. And yeah, if you want to have it up, it's on the gallery. I think I already uploaded it. It's this, right? Yeah, it should be this. So yeah, upload it on the gallery. You can search for this name, or you can search for my EA username bjongi13. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully you guys do like it, and if you guys do either play in it, or if you also like renovate it or do whatever, feel free to like tag me on Twitter or just even upload a video on YouTube. I don't know, like do whatever you like whether it's like an actual renovation or you like change the building into something else, like another wall type. That would be perfectly cool. I'm actually interested to see what you guys can probably do with this. I don't know, because you probably do a better job than I did with most of it. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I'm gonna do that because oh my god, it keeps spinning around. But anyway, thank you all for watching this build video. Hopefully you all liked it, and I think I might do more in the future if you guys really like it. And as well as that, I might also be using this like when I eventually do like a high school years let's play. But I don't know when that will be. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and feel free to drop a like if you really did like it. Feel free to also subscribe if you want to just witness my random nature, because I play a bunch of games with no real path in motion. I just have fun with it. But anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.